Trash collection investigation tonight at 6.
Yes, I'll tell her. Thank you. Bye.
Tell me what?
John called. He wants you to call him right away.
John Russell?
No, John Higgins, your tax accountant. He said it was about some corporate matter. You know about that?
Yes, that.
Dorian, could I ask you a personal favor? Would you call Viki and Clint's hotel room in Vienna? See if they've made any contact with Brad?
First of all, we don't know that they've checked into the hotel yet. Secondly, the phone could be tapped.
I know. See, that's why I can't call. But as general manager of WVLE, you could.
Well, what am I supposed to say? How do you like your hotel room, and is Brad Vernon lurking in the lobby?
I don't know. Forget it. I just can't stand not knowing anything. I don't know anything. I mean, he just went off onto a plane in Vienna because he loves Jenny. I'm just scared to death he's going to get himself killed.
Well, if it isn't my loving wife, Jenny.
I just got off the phone from Rupert. Jenny talked his ear off, telling him how much she loves you. And unlike you, she finished her breakfast. Really, David, you must keep your strength up for your farewell concert.
Funny thing about the piano, Greta. Sometimes you sit down and just can't remember a note. I wonder if something like that could happen during my farewell appearance.
Better not. You wouldn't want to disappoint your many friends and fans, such as Clint and Victoria Buchanan.
What about them?
They arrived in Vienna earlier today. In fact, as we speak, they're being followed from the airport into town.
Of course they wouldn't buy that phony press interview for a minute. Not especially not the part about Jenny wanting to defect. They probably knew that wasn't her in the photograph.
Believe me, we won't let them near you. I'm sure they have some sort of plan to save you.
Well, why don't we call them and ask?
They won't succeed, David, and you'd better hope they don't try. It would be a real blow to Llanview to lose 2 of its most prestigious citizens.
Welcome to Vienna. Will you be staying with us long?
Well, it sort of depends, doesn't it, sweetheart?
We're hoping to find an old friend while we're here.
Vienna is a very friendly place.
It's time to go in.
I just thought maybe she would be waiting here.
Well, Jenny didn't know when to expect us, sweetheart. She'll contact us.
You're right. You'll have to wait. I'm just so worried.
Patience. The dogs will lead us to the bus.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry.
Wait a minute.
I have known Brad many more years than you have, and there's one thing you can count on. He's a survivor.
Yes, up until now he has been. But he's pushed it a little too hard this time, Dorian. And I really hate him for this. I hate him.
You don't hate him. You love him. Does Brad know how much?
Yes, he knows. I even offered to go with him. You know, so that an American couple would look less suspicious. Mm-hmm. If he goes alone, he's going to be spotted immediately. I mean, as soon as he starts asking questions, they're going to nail him.
I've got more confidence in Brad than you do. I know that he's devious enough to get out of any situation.
Yes, but see, if I could just talk to him, if I could hear his voice, I know I would feel so much better if I could just hear his voice.
Well, would it do any good? No, it wouldn't. Neither would calling Viki and Clint's hotel room.
I know that if our positions were reversed right now, he would not be this reasonable.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I would be jumping on the next plane to go after him.
That's right. And that's exactly what I want to do. But no one will let me do it.
You know what? If I were thinking in that direction, I would hope that somebody sensible would talk me out of it, because you're only going to make a dangerous situation more volatile. I think I've managed to talk Cassie into that frame of mind, but I'm not sure.
Well, look, if you hear anything from Viki and Clint, please let me know.
Why don't you take the day off? Try. Go to the movies. Get your mind on something else besides Brad.
It's a great idea.
Good.
Okay, what should I do? I'll go to my uncle's campaign office, and I'll put in a couple of hours there.
We'll leave it that you're going to the movies, because I don't want to get into a dispute about Herb versus Pete in the campaign, yes.
Yeah. Oh, what happened with John Russell?
He came by. He told me that the woman he brought to Ace's party wasn't a girlfriend, she was a client.
Well, that's great. That means he's still interested, right?
Yes, that's what I thought. So I invited him to lunch.
Oh.
He said no. I invited him to dinner. He said no.
Well, maybe it's just as well. Now he's playing games with you, Dorian.
Just when I was being honest and above board, and open, it didn't work. Playing games with him probably wouldn't work. Never mind. Look, why don't we make a pact? What? You stop thinking about Brad, and I'll try to stop thinking about Jonathan Russell.
Well, that's a pact that's going to be hard for both of us, I think, but I'll try. Well, I'll head over to my uncle's office then, I guess. Oh, I completely forgot. Richard Abbott is stopping by today at 11 o'clock. He wants to interview you.
About David?
I don't know, but he said it was about someone in your past.
I don't care about my past anymore. I want somebody in my future, and I want him now.
Still no answer, Pam.
I told you, Richard. Tina was definitely leaving town.
Well, she could have changed her mind and come back.
I doubt it. She was pretty strung out.
It's my own fault. If I was too hard on her.
No, wait 1 second. Don't you dare go blaming yourself. It was just one more rejection piled in a lot of other ones. I just think it was all at once just too much for her. That's all.
But you do think that she's going to come back?
I'm afraid so. It's just that... Oh, I don't know. When she left, she was so bitter. And all she could think about was getting revenge on the Buchanan. What worries me is that when she does come back, she'll have figured out some way to do it.
Like what? I didn't think there was any battlefields left.
I have no idea. Maybe I just forget about it. I'm just probably making too much about it. She was angry, and it was probably just a lot of talk. I'm afraid that we're not going to see her again.
Who's leaving?
Oh, hi, Harlan. We're just talking about Tina.
Wait a minute. We can't be that lucky.
It's true. She did leave town.
Really? Well, I know better. Little tramp's going to sneak back in here and try to ruin us again. Richard, anything new on Vienna?
Nothing. The lid closed on David as quickly as it opened. And Jenny hasn't gone to the authorities for help. Or if she has, it hasn't been made public.
Well, I hope the hell she has. If not, Clint and Viki are going to have a lot of trouble trying to find her. Excuse me, I'm going to use my private line. I want to call the hotel, see if they arrive safely.
Asa, watch what you say. The phones are probably tapped.
Richard, I wasn't at Born yesterday.
You know, you can rile Asa, even when you don't talk about Tina.
Seems to be a special talent I have.
Don't take all day, honey. Who is it?
A message from the desk. Mr. Buchanan?
That's right.
This message was waiting for you at the desk. The clerk forgot to give it to you when we checked in.
Oh, thank you very much.
Was sorry about the delay.
That's all right. You accept an American dollar?
Thanks.
Dear Clint and Viki, at 11 a.m. this morning, go to the Belvedere Palace and walk around the lower gardens. Act naturally, like tourists. And don't try to find me. I'll find you.
Give it to the gentleman right over there.
I can't seem to forget you.
Honey, this is not a...
Why is the world so full of complicated people, Pam? People like David Rinaldi, Tina, Asa. I mean, is a normal life just too dull for them? Take Tina, for instance. A normal life seems to make her panic.
I don't know. So many people despise Tina. And all she really ever wanted was just to have someone love her.
Exactly. And you're the only one besides me who understands that.
So what happened, Richard? You couldn't love her either?
I care for her and find her extremely attractive. I mean, we were getting along just fine, and then suddenly she demanded a relationship instead of just letting one happen.
Do you want her to come back?
Yes, I do. Yeah, but don't let the relatives in on that.
Oh, believe me, I won't tell a soul. You know, Richard, you may actually be a very good person for Tina. You help her grow up a little bit. You know, she needs a lot of pampering and an awful lot of patience.
Like somebody else that we know?
Well, that just goes to show you that it can work. You know, if it weren't for Tina, I never would have left Malakeva and come here. For that, I will be always eternally grateful, even if her motives weren't exactly what you call sterling.
Well, I just got off the phone with Clint. He and Viki arrived safely. They're going sightseeing. And I don't know if they heard from Jenny, Richard, because they were smart enough not to ask.
Well, I sure hope Jenny was one of the sights that they see. Well, I've got to go interview Dorian. You don't happen to have a chair and whip I could borrow, do you?
Well, you're going to need one if you're going to talk about David Rinaldi.
No, this is another unpleasant topic in her past. And needless to say, if you hear from Viki and Clint, I'd like to know. And Pam, if you know who calls, tell her that I'd like to speak to her.
You bet I will, Richard. Good luck with Dorian.
I'll see you later.
So long. Is that kid hung up on you-know-who?
Good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
I have an important clue for you. The maestro and his wife are not staying in the same place any longer. She managed to escape.
What? Where is she?
Listen, I talked to Richard Ebel on the phone last night. Your Jenny managed to call Clint and Victoria Buchanan and told them she was in trouble.
When did she call?
2 nights ago. They arrived in Vienna this morning. They're staying at the Sacher Hotel.
Did they arrange to meet with her?
Apparently, she'll try to contact them. They'll make themselves available by touring the usual sites. So if you want to meet the lady, you better hook up with them.
Yeah, but why would the Buchanans know Bud Van Dyke? I'm sure they have enemy agents following their every move.
No doubt. But the Buchanans have excellent cover as American journalists who want to interview the Rinaldis.
I'm sure I could help Jenny better than he could. If only she knew I was here.
Is there anything you have in common with the Buchanans? A surface excuse to meet and talk?
None. No, they're into newspapers. I'm a racehorse owner. Wait a minute. Clint's from Texas. He owns horses. Maybe I could use that somehow.
Taxi?
Taxi!
Let's go.
Belvedere Gardens.
How to use them to brighten up your home. Watch 2020 tonight.
They are? That's terrific. Look, I'll send somebody over to pick them up, okay? Thank you.
Rob?
Yeah.
I just talked with the printers and the copy is ready for the endorsement on the banner. Can you go pick it up for me?
Will do.
Great, thank you.
Dee Dee, did you hear her speech last night? Insinuating that the Buchanans are trying to buy their own DA?
Yes, I did, and it worries me a little bit, even though it's not true. People just get a little weird about the powerful and the wealthy putting all their money behind one candidate, you know?
That's true.
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Hot off the stands. The afternoon edition of the Chronicle.
Who did they pick?
Herb Callison.
Oh.
And they made mincemeat of the banner's endorsement of Pete because it's a Buchanan-owned paper.
Well, we were just discussing that. Gee, thanks for coming by and dropping that bomb on us, Ray. We really needed it.
Sorry. I thought I'd stuff some envelopes or whatever you need.
Really?
Yeah, well, I don't have to be at work till 11:30, so why not?
Well, maybe the current DA wouldn't like it.
Hey, look, I wouldn't be disappointed if Herb won. I think he's a good DA, but Pete's family, right? And besides, all the pretty women in town are volunteering here.
So tell me, how's Sammy this morning?
She's great. She's getting real dangerous with her oatmeal spoon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I had to change my shirt twice this morning.
Oh, don't tell me little Sammy threw oatmeal at you.
Well, she doesn't exactly throw it. She sort of flings it. You know, she thinks it's fun.
Did she get any in her mouth?
Oh, sure, yeah. A spoonful of Daddy, spoonful for Sammy, you know. Clover called me last night.
Oh, really? Is she begging you to forgive her?
No, to say she was sorry, that she can't seem to stay away from the easy buck, and that she's going to try and get her life together in Memphis. I told her to take that high-gear brain of hers and put it into school.
Well, that'd be terrific for her, but I'm sure she said no because she'd have to work too hard before she saw any results.
Well, she did sound sincere. I just hope she can get it together.
I do, too. I hope so, too. Do you think Sammy would throw barbecue chicken at you?
I don't know. You have to call and find out. Why?
Well, I think it's going to be a really lovely evening, and I'd like to use the grill for our dinner.
Does that mean we're having dinner this evening?
Well, I'm asking. I mean, if you and Sammy are free.
Well, Sammy doesn't know it, but that's a date.
Hi, Dee Dee, Joy.
Hi, Cassie. How you doing? What are you doing? Spying for your father's campaign?
Go on, Joy. Make a list. Go ahead.
I'm only kidding, Cassie. Come on.
No, really, I wanted to know if Connie was around.
Well, she's not here right now, but she's going to be by a little later because she called. She's running errands and wanted me to save her place.
Can I wait for her? Or maybe I
Sure.
should wait outside. You guys might be talking secret tactics. you know?
Cassie.
Cassie, is there any more news on Jenny and David?
No, nothing.
You think it's true?
Of course not. They're being forced to say they want to defect. But just most of the world doesn't know that, that's all.
Say hi, everybody. Hi, Con.
Hi. Connie, hi. Yes. I need to talk to you.
Oh, boy. Tina thinks Landfair is a palace. You ought to see this place. It's really two palaces, all built for the same prince. And you aren't hearing a word I'm saying.
Sorry, darling. I was looking for Jenny.
She'll find us. Don't worry.
Richard, please sit down. Now, I hope that you're not here to interview me about David.
Well, off the record, I wouldn't mind knowing more about him, but that's not why I'm here.
Oh, when you said that you wanted to talk about somebody from my past, I just assumed it was David.
I was thinking about Paul Kendall. Well, I'm sorry. Obviously, you weren't expecting that.
No, I wasn't. I don't know why you would want to talk about him. Unless he was back in town.
No, at least I don't think so. Well, you look horrified at the idea.
Terrified, actually. Why are we discussing him?
Because the David Rinaldi defection story gave me an idea for a series of articles about spies who've lived here in Llanview. It'll cover various agents and how they've been affected by people's lives here.
Mm-hmm. And of course you want to keep the hype about Cassie's father going.
No, just the opposite. I thought this might take the spotlight off of David and Jenny for a while.
Yes, well, let's keep the spotlight off of Paul Kendall as well.
Why? I heard that you cared about him, Dorian. That you were possibly the last person to see him before he disappeared.
Yes, I saw him. His face was bandaged. There was blood all over him. I can see it as clearly now as if it was yesterday.
1979, wasn't it?
Yes. I had flown down to San Carlos with Peter Jansen to try and find Paul and help him, but it was too late. Paul was very bitter. He even had the rather horrible notion that I was glad that he was hurt, that I was enjoying seeing him suffer.
And you said that his face was covered with bandages?
What was left of it. It took me years to get the sight of him out of my mind, and now you've brought it back in full force.
I'm sorry, Dorian, but this is important. What did he say? Do you remember exactly?
Every word.
I swear to you, I swear to you, I will stay here. I'll take care of you. I have got to make it up to you.
I don't want your help. When this war is over, people will forget. I will never forget. I will make you pay for this.
I tried to help him. I wanted to comfort him, but he insisted that I go away. And that was the last that I ever saw or heard from him again.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Come over here, please. Listen, have you heard from Brad?
Not a word, Cass.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore. Listen, does he know that Viki and Clint went over there or that Jenny escaped?
No, not that I know of.
Because they could have cross purposes and then we would be getting nowhere.
You want to go over there as much as I do, right?
Everyone keeps telling me that my passport would sound an alarm. I just feel like I should be there, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know what I do? I carry this around with me, night and day.
Are you gonna go?
If I get the impulse, I just might book a flight and leave, yes.
All right, listen, Connie, I'm gonna talk to Richard Abbott. He said that he might have some contacts over there.
Great.
And as soon as I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Great, same on this side. I wish one of us felt good about this, Cassie.
I know. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye, girls. Bye, Karen. Connie, what were you and Cassie whispering about?
We weren't whispering.
You guys didn't look too happy.
Just drop it, okay?
No, I'm not going to drop it. Cassie's my friend. You hardly even know her.
Forget it. Dee Dee, do you have any work for me to do around here? What do you want me to do?
Well, A, you could lighten up. B, you could answer the phones if you'd like.
B, I can handle. A will be difficult.
You know what? I can kind of get used to this lifestyle.
You Texans, you always think big, even in somebody else's country.
Well, don't tell me that you haven't fallen in love with these gardens.
Oh, Clint, they're really magnificent. And I wish that we could come back sometime. With nothing to do but savor every romantic moment.
Come here. It's going to be okay. We'll find her.
Remember that statue we saw back there? Pluto and Proserpina?
Yeah?
He was the god of the underworld, and he kidnapped the beautiful Proserpina, and he made her the queen in his dark kingdom. I keep wondering if that's what's happening to Jenny.
You think she's going with David against her will?
Possibly. Destined to live in some dark kingdom across the border.
David could be as much a victim as Jenny, sweetheart.
You're right. I cannot imagine him choosing to live in a place where his freedom will be stifled.
Not according to his interviews with the press. He said he was tired of hiding, that he wanted to compose and conduct, and this defection gave him the opportunity to do just that.
I'm surprised he didn't add that the earth was flat and the moon was made of green cheese. Obviously, he was forced to say all those things. And the more I think about it, the more convinced I am that it was not Jenny in those photographs.
We know that, sweetheart. But there's a whole world out there that doesn't know David and Jenny. As far as they're concerned, he's a traitor, and she's so much in love with him, she's going along for the ride.
She loves him, yes. But I don't think it's enough for her to live behind the Iron Curtain.
Then where is she? Why hasn't she stepped forward and told the truth?
I'm hoping we'll find that out today. Come on, let's keep looking.
Tell me more about this Proserpina lady.
Proserpina. They struck a bargain. She was allowed to live half the year in her own bright world. I just hope the same kind of happy ending will be possible for Jenny.
Hello, Cassie. Well, I hope you have an appetite because I've made lunch reservations for you.
I really don't think I'm going to be very good company. Maybe you should cancel them.
Cassie, you're a very sensitive young lady. Obviously, all this publicity your father's getting is beginning to wear on you.
How would you feel if it was your father?
Angry as hell.
That's right. And I have no way of venting that anger, so I just keep getting more and more depressed.
Well, let it out with me. That's what friends are for, aren't they?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Begin with your father. From what I've read, he was a double agent for a while. Is that true?
Craig, I know very little about that. All I know is that my father regrets that part of his life very much. I mean, I can't imagine that he would choose to defect to East Berlin, you know?
I just hope you're not being naive, Cassie. And have you thought about how awful it must be for your father and his wife to be in hiding all the time, pretending to be other people?
Jenny would never go along with it. As much as she loves my father. I mean, I just know this can't be true.
I'm simply concerned that you're denying the truth because it's so unpleasant, which would just set you up for more pain.
You know what I really want to do? Go to Austria and demand to see my father. I know they would never let me see him. They know that he would tell me the truth.
But if your assessment is correct, you could be in a lot of trouble for doing that.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Everyone thinks that they would grab me and use me as extra leverage against him.
Of course they would. If he's being forced to defect, he could be causing them a lot of trouble.
Well, I know he could. And especially if I was in danger, it would cause them more trouble. I just hate computers.
Where did that come from?
Well, if the authorities wouldn't use computers, then they would have no way of detecting my passport, and they couldn't stop me from getting over the border, you know? I mean, this way they would have... Night and day. Are you going to go? I just might get the impulse and book a flight and leave, yes.
This way what?
I don't know. I just keep running up against the same wall inside my mind.
Well, at any rate, you'll be staying put here in Llanview, right?
Yeah. Is today Thursday?
Last time I checked.
You know, I had a lunch date with a friend of mine today, and I completely forgot that today was Thursday.
Oh, well, that's all right. We can have lunch tomorrow.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Well, I'll miss your lovely face across the table, but I'll live.
I'm really sorry about this.
Will you call me this evening?
I'll call you tomorrow morning. I'll probably be in a lot better mood. Bye, Craig.
Bye, Cassie.
Okay, that's the end of my pile. Just in time. I gotta get back to the station house.
Oh, thanks so much for helping us. We appreciate it.
I'm glad to contribute to a good cause.
So what time can you make it tonight?
I'll have to call you. It's a normal day. Should be around 8 o'clock.
Okay. Well, be careful.
I will. Good luck, everyone, and keep up the good work, huh?
Bye, Ray. Thanks again. Hey, you bring Sammy next time, okay?
I will.
We'll put in work.
Here's some more requests for the literature.
Oh, thanks. You feel like typing?
Yeah, I guess.
Good, I want a soda. Anybody else want a soda?
Yeah, I'll have one.
Yeah, I'd love one, Jen. 2, 3, 4 sodas? Okay, a stack.
Hey, it's all around. I'm going to use the phone to call my studio. What's going on with you?
Nothing, indeed. I'm just typing away here. I know that phone call almost blew everything.
Yeah, well, I kind of panicked when Joy started clowning around.
Well, no, you had no choice but to hang up. I mean, if anything, I acted really suspicious. She's been asking me about this married man, you know. What is he like? Where does he live? And now that Dee Dee's in town, things are going to be tougher than ever. Hey, they're my sisters. They're family. If anything ever happens, though, I know they'd cover for me.
I'd rather nothing happen, okay?
I can't even look them in the eye without getting a guilty face.
You can never tell them about us. Not now, not ever.
You don't know what it's like to have sisters. I mean, they have their little ways of finding things out.
I didn't give up my identity, my future, my whole damn life for you to blow it talking some girl talk with your sisters.
Relax, Brad. Nothing is going to happen.
I'm sorry. Look, I know what you're up against. But David and Jenny's lives depend on me. I can't take any chances. You could be in danger yourself. I'm sorry.
It's just that you've done so much for this other woman, and I just wonder if you and I will ever have a life together. Would you have anything better to do than stand there and stare at me?
You don't have to snap at me. I'm worried about you. And you're not talking again, so I'm assuming it's about Bud.
That's right. So why do you have to press me about him?
Is it over?
No. Well, you could try and act happy.
Well, I'm not happy.
Sorry. I'll tell you this much. He's out of town right now. He'll be back for a long time. Listen.
Is he with his wife?
No. Business.
I had no idea that Adam Brewster was selling arms to San Carlos. I thought I was investing in something that Adam said would make a sure profit.
Well, I can understand why Paul Kendall would see it otherwise.
Yes, but I mean, I went down there to find him. I endangered my own life to help him. Doesn't that prove something? It's true. To Paul, that would just seem a sure sign of guilt.
Now, you said that he made you leave. Do you know what happened to him afterwards?
He needed plastic surgery. He probably has a new face by now.
And you're sure that he's alive?
I think I would have heard if he wasn't. I hope he is. I hope he's alive and well, living somewhere happily, and that he's forgotten about me.
Well, obviously, he didn't make good on his threat.
No, I used to have nightmares about it. I would see his face, grotesque, his hands bloody, reaching out for my throat. Could we stop talking about this, all right? And do you have to do this article?
I'll mention that you saw him in San Carlos, and I won't give it much space, I promise.
Thank you.
So, how's Cassie doing?
Oh, my poor darling daughter. She loves David so much, she wishes that she were a commando so she could go to Vienna and blast him out of hiding.
Are you as certain as Cassie that he hasn't chosen to defect?
Yes.
I want to practice for a while.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's to relieve tension. It's got nothing to do with performing correctly for you.
Don't anger me, David. I have enough troubling me.
Oh, something not going as planned?
Your friends, the Buchanans, requested an embassy interview with you.
Oh, today, I hope.
We can't grant that, of course.
No, it would be difficult to masquerade as Jenny around two of her best friends.
They wouldn't be stupid enough to try to find you on their own.
There's nothing stupid about them. Don't underestimate them, Greta. They know they're being followed, but they're very loyal and they're very determined people.
Not too determined, I hope. Or else you and Jenny may wind up grieving for them.
Should I tell folks my award-winning vote?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
On All My Children.
A guy like me doesn't get too many second chances. You mess this one up for me, and I'm gonna make you two pay the piper just as well.
And on General Hospital.
Don't lie to me, Lucy. Where did he take Terry?
No, I don't know.
If Kevin kills his wife, you're going to be the one guilty of murder.
All My Children, General Hospital.
Can you break away from that paperwork and have a little lunch, honey?
Yes, I've been doing more staring than working.
Oh, dear. You're worried about Clinton, Viki?
I'm worried about my next grandchild being in danger over there. I tell you, I can't wait for the little baby to be born.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I wonder whether it would have been a boy or a girl, you know, our baby that I lost.
Oh, honey, you would have had a beautiful baby girl. Take after its lovely mother. Uh-oh, that could be action in Vienna. Asa Buchanan.
Well, hello, father-in-law.
Dee Dee, hon, what's going on? You heard from Bo today?
No.
Isn't that boy ever going to get near a working phone? I mean, I have one son chasing spies in Europe and the other one roaming the jungles of Vietnam.
Well, you raised him. It's your fault.
I guess.
No, I'm just kidding you. I wanted to tell you that the new poll just came out, and Pete is ahead by 5 points. Now, if you give him a margin of 2 points for error, he is still ahead by 1 point.
That's a good thing, Dee Dee. I hate sinking my money in the dry wells.
Well, you just keep the faith there, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, 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 hey! What? The deli owner has contributed the sodas to our cause.
All right. Great. And guess what else? Pete is leading in the polls.
All right. Yeah!
She's excited.
Yeah. Hi. Listen, you guys, I forgot my keys here. I lost them. I don't know, but I drove all the way home and I realized I didn't set to my apartment.
Well, that's okay. We'll look for him. We'll find him. Well, we were talking over this guy, so maybe you want to check it out over here, and I'll look over here.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Find the phones for you. Oh, no, I don't think so.
I saw you over here.
Maybe I don't know.
All right, so fine, I guess.
Did anybody have any luck?
Oh, hey, I got him. Here they are. Good. In that pencil holder there.
Those are on the front door.
Oh. Well, maybe you lost them before you got here. Probably. I probably did.
Cassie, Why don't you dump your purse out? I bet they're in there.
No, I've already looked through it 3 times.
Well, look through it again.
Yeah,
again.
Come on, the table. Right, but you're just silly. I know.
Oh, well, look what we have here.
Surprise!
Don't worry, everybody does.
I know. I just have to drive all the way over here for somebody else to find them in my bag. All right, well, thanks a lot, you guys. Sorry about that.
No problem. Take care.
Bye. Bye, Cassie.
That is so weird. Maybe she is spying for her father campaign.
No, she's just distracted about David and Jenny.
Because I love you.
I love Frankie.
Do it for me, Sonny.
What was that?
You're trespassing.
Jason!
The cold is.
Tonight, Hands Across America, billed as the biggest event of the century. How its organizers will get 6 million people to fight hunger.
Watch 2020.
Tonight.